Mr. Too Slippery, nigga. I'm with the fucking sharks, you with the fishes, nigga. Caution sign on my neck, shit a 60, nigga.
Yo, hey man, what's good, y'all? Coming to show another fragrance video today. And before we hop into today's video, I hope y'all feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Hope y'all had something delicious to eat today on this fine Sunday, man. Hope y'all doing great, man. But boy, oh boy, I got 3 days left of my summer until I go back to hell. Bruh. I cannot believe it. But hey, in these last 3 days, we're gonna run it up. Hey, before we go back to hell, we're gonna try to run this shit up, you feel me? But hey man, all just aside, let me know what fragrance y'all gonna be wearing on the first day back to school. Cause y'all know everybody got a stunt. Everybody worry about that first day fits. Nigga, I'm worried about the first day fragrance, you feel me? So hey, let me know what y'all wearing in the comment section down below. And also follow my TikTok as I'm gonna be posting fragrance related content starting August 1st, you know what I'm saying, when I go back to school. And then also follow my Twitter too for just video updates and everything like that. But yeah man, as y'all can tell by today's title and thumbnail, we're gonna be ranking my collection from worst to best. Actually, this is a part 2 / an updated version. The first version I did ended up getting 20,000 views and it got a lot of likes. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course you guys liked it. And I actually added a couple more, you know what I'm saying, fragrances to my collection. So I was like, let me go ahead and do a little updated version. So yeah, without further ado, I know y'all ready. I know I'm ready. Let's get straight to it, gang. Let's go. Okay, so if this is your first time watching me, I am 17 years old. I have a total of 24 fragrances in my collection. And we're just gonna go ahead and start from worst to best. And with the 24th pick in the Trop Star Worst Fragrance Draft, I have selected
Hep hep! Boo! You stink!
Jupe Terrible Motherfucking Home, my nigga. It took everything out of me to not break this fragrance when I first saw it, okay? This thing just came in the mail at the wrong time. I was just going through my deepest, darkest days, you feel me? And it was so crazy to me that you guys were just laughing at my pain. Y'all were really laughing at my pain, nigga. I was genuinely pissed. Some of y'all thought I was playing. Bro, when I opened this fragrance and I seen this, bro, this junk is trash. And y'all be telling me, Jupe Home is actually a good fragrance. Nigga, do you have my nose? Are you smelling this boo-boo that I'm smelling? This thing smells like you, whoever wears this, you probably digging your booty for 8 hours straight. And that's this fragrance, bro, you telling me.
What the fuck?
What?
The fuck is this, bro?
You telling me you like this, bro? You telling me and then you telling me what I'm smelling. How you gonna tell me what this nose is smelling? Are you okay? Like, you know what I mean? But this has got to be one of this ain't got to be. This is, and I'm trying to think of a big word to say. I'm done. But whatever big word I can say, this is the worst fragrance ever made, okay? Ever made, okay? There is only one other fragrance that's worse than this, and I ain't even gonna speak on that. But this fragrance, Jupe Home, is the worst fragrance I've ever smelled. Ever. Jupe Home, the 24th pick, aka the worst pick. All right, next up with my 23rd pick in the Trop Stars draft, I got Le Male EDT. Le Male EDT is a fragrance that when I first got it, I pretty much loved it because I only had 3 fragrances at the time. So when I first, you know how it get when you get a new fragrance in your collection, you just wearing it all the time and you love it. But then I just started to realize that it just doesn't last. Nobody smells it. A lot of people do say it lasts for them on their skin. Then again, you don't have my nose and you don't have my skin, my nigga. Every time I used to wear this, nobody used to smell me. I used to get tired of having to spray 40 sprays. This fragrance is just unreliable to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, considering it doesn't last, and I need something to last, okay? I'm going to be going at school for about 8 hours, 9 hours, okay? I need something that sticks with me, okay? I don't need something that disappears in the first hour, 2 hours, you feel me? This fragrance is just, it's king unreliable to me, you feel me? This is like, I'll use this as just like a room spray or something like that, you know what I mean? But the performance, it makes it terrible to me, okay? It just makes it terrible to me. It makes it one of the worst fragrances in my collection to me. The smell is all right, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's very youthful, you know what I mean? Can't really be taken serious with a fragrance like this. That's another reason I say it's unreliable. The flankers are better, you know what I mean? I'd rather go off at 9 p.m. rather than this. But yeah, for me, I ain't gonna lie, I think this is the second worst fragrance in my collection. But here, Le Male EDT. All right, next up we got Dior Homme, the discontinued 2014 version. Now this fragrance is very granddaddy smelling. It smells like a granddad, like grandpa, you know what I mean? But this, it really I really like it. It's something about it I like it, because you guys know I kind of like old school smells like Creed. I kind of like smells like that, but I don't like old school smells like Dior Fahrenheit, where they just do too much, where they make it old school, nasty, and I don't like all that, you feel me? But it's something about this that I just really like. I think I like the iris in here. I don't know what it is, but it is very old school smelling, like granddad smelling, but it's something in here that I really do love and gravitate towards, because I think it reminds me of my grandfather, you feel me? But this is just one of those fragrances I will not wear, because I feel like it just doesn't fit in with the generation, you feel me? Even though I know that everybody's gonna say, oh, you wanna fit in so bad. No, I do not. It's just that I don't want to smell like a granddad. You know what I'm saying? This is just something I will wear to like an important, like somewhere important, or like I'm going to like a dinner and I'm going with like older people. You know what I mean? Then I can get away with this. But going with young people, like people around my age, like, what the fuck is you wearing? You smell like an old nigga. Like, I ain't got time for that, you feel me? So this is another unreliable fragrance in my collection, but it is a gem since it's discontinued. And I think this is priced at like $200 or something like that now, you feel me? But I got it for a steal. But yeah. Dior Homme 2014 discontinued version. Alright, next up we got Parfums de Marly Layton Cologne, aka Al Harmonian de Tour Noir. Now, as you guys know, I am not really a fan of what can I say? I'm not really a fan of Parfums de Marly Layton at all, really. Parfums de Marly Layton just smells like a cough drop to me. The dry down is pretty cool. Same as this, the dry down is pretty cool. But it's just that sometimes I can't really just get past that cough drop smell. I don't like, and cologne comes down with a confidence thing, you feel me? I just wouldn't feel confident being around people smelling like a cough drop. You know what I mean? That's just, you know what I mean? That's just like some people saying they're not confident if they wear like Le Male Elixr or Baccarat Rouge. That's just like too feminine for them. You know what I mean? Like, this is just too cough droppy for me. Like, I don't know. I just can't get past that. But once you do get past that though, like the dry down, it's pretty cool. It's, you know what I'm saying, pretty alright, you feel me? But yeah, this is a pretty accurate Layton clone. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And I would not just put it as like one of my best or one of my favorites. Like, it's still full, as you guys can see. I done had this fragrance like a month and a half, and I have not worn it once. I have not even touched it. It just sits in the back. So yeah, Parfums de Marly Layton clone. Alright, next up we got L'Homme Ideal. I'm pretty sure none of you guys have, you know what I'm saying, smelled this fragrance before, so I'm not even gonna like waste my time trying to explain it to y'all. But this fragrance is a very unorthodox fragrance. This fragrance is very different. When you talk about unique smelling fragrances, this is very, very unique. This thing has cherry in it. Yes, cherry, leather, like it's a different type of combo. But it's all right. But it's something I have to be in the mood for. Like, I gotta be in the mood to wear it. I can't just, you know how sometimes you got dumb grabs like Dior Sauvage, Versace Baron, Baccarat. You got dumb grabs like that. You could just put it on and you don't have to worry about people not liking it or you just not feeling right. With this, I gotta be in the mood for it. I gotta be like, okay, I'm wearing L'Homme Ideal. I gotta be like a certain way. You know what I mean? But yeah, L'Homme Ideal is definitely one of those fragrances I feel like not everybody would like. But not even I really like for real. But when I'm in the mood for it, I really like it though. When I'm in the mood for it. But yeah, L'Homme Ideal, a very unorthodox, unique fragrance that's not for everybody. But I'll put it at one of my lowest on my list. Alright, next up we got Cocktail Intense, aka Angel Share Clone. You feel me? This fragrance I literally just sprayed it because I will probably never ever wear this fragrance again. Just because of, I'm not even gonna really say too much, because a fragrance that's higher up in this list is another clone of Angel Share, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys know. But it's just better in every way. This fragrance is just very, it was a good clone until I got another clone, and it's just like, yeah, there's no point in this fragrance. So I probably will never end up wearing this. I'll probably use this like a room spray, or I'll probably like give this to my cousin or something. He likes it. But yeah, I'll probably end up giving this away just because I don't make no videos on it. I don't wear it. It's something better, long lasting, better smelling to me in my collection. Like, it's just gonna collect dust. So I'll probably end up giving this away, or you know what I'm saying, to my little cousin or something like that. But yeah, Cocktail Intense it's alright. It's an alright clone. You know what I mean? Once you get past that bad performance, well, not really bad, but not so great performance, then, you know what I'm saying, it's all right. But it's just, there's better clones out there, which you will see in the higher up in this list when we get up there. All right, next up, we gotta go Versace Eros Flame. Now this fragrance is one of those fragrances that I have to say I am glad I bought a small tester, because if I would have bought a full bottle of this, I would have been so pissed, bro. Like okay, out of my collection, this is my most hated. Like, females always complain every time I wear this around them. You feel me? That's pretty hints to why I stopped wearing this. Because if a female just keep on complaining to you, of course you just gonna stop. You know what I mean? So, I just stopped wearing this because everybody just kept saying, I'm too strong, I'm too strong. Like, I done tried 3 sprays, I done tried 5 sprays, I done tried 10, I done tried every single spray. People just say it's too strong, it bothers them. I don't know what it is. That dry down is pretty cool, but I don't know. People just always say I'm too strong, but then they don't say Eros is strong. I don't know. Maybe it's, I really don't know. I don't know. Because Eros got me more compliments, but I always felt like Eros was just as loud as Eros Flame. I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. But yeah, Versace Eros Flame is one of my most, I probably have not worn this fragrance in like months. Just because of that. Like, I just don't grab for this fragrance anymore, just because of those complaints I just got always sit in the back of my head. So it kind of ruined this fragrance for me. So yeah, you'll probably never catch me with a full bottle of Eros Flame, just because of those complaints will always be in the back of my head with this. But yeah, Versace Eros Flame, it's not really, you know what I'm saying, too high up there, but it's not a bad fragrance to me. Once you get past that opening, you know what I mean, once you get to that dry down, then it's a masterpiece. But it takes a while to get to that dry down. So yeah, if you willing to work past the opening and stick with the dry down, then that's good for you. But for me, not really. All right, next up, we got Tiziana Terenzi Kirke Cologne. We got the Lattafa Confidential cologne. This is one of my favorite fragrances that I do not wear. I honestly don't know why I don't wear this fragrance anymore. This fragrance is very, very, very unique. It low-key puts a smile on my face like this. Like, this fragrance was one of my, I did not like this fragrance at the beginning. It smelled too girly, it smelled too weird. But then, like, after I just kept on wearing it, kept wearing it, slowly but surely I caught myself wearing this every single day. Like, this fragrance is very unique. It's a bright peachy smell that just, it makes me smile sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes me, it changes my mood. You know what I mean? But yeah, Lattafa Confidential is one of those ones that's unique. It's cheap. I bought this for about $15. Bro, I remember I was struggling when I bought this fragrance, but I was struggling, boy. But this thing came in clutch though, boy. This thing really came in clutch, and it makes you smell really good, bro. You can't really tell. Well, I would say you can't really tell it's cheap, but how cheap you really pay for it. But this thing is about $15, and for $15, I think it's worth every penny. I low-key feel like I underpaid, low-key though. But this is one of those goats in my collection, but I just don't know why I don't wear it. I think it's because I have a lot of new stuff. You know what I mean? Since I had this for so long, I feel like it's kind of getting old to me. But I still do have a deep love for this right here. So yeah, Lattafa Confidential, another great one. All right, next up, we're coming to show with Dior Sauvage. Dior Sauvage is just one of those ones that I really cannot put too high because it's just not there no more. It's just not there no more. I don't know. It's this thing when I first got Dior Sauvage, it was just like, wow, this is what everybody be talking about. You feel me? The compliments, the performance, the smell, just every time you spray it, you get a good feeling. So now I just don't get that same drive. I don't get that same energy. I don't get the same thing no more. You feel me? I guess that comes with me, you know what I'm saying, having a half empty bottle. I done used half of it already. So I'm really getting to like the real stages. You know what I mean? You know how it be when you first get in a relationship where y'all, you know what I'm saying, get to that lover stage, then, you know what I'm saying, you get halfway. That's when it really started to kick in. Like, you really see it for what it is. And then you really realize this thing is just, I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I just realized like it's just not as good as I usually thought it was. It really not. It's really not. I just lost my drive for it. But one thing I will say is when I do use it for dumb grabs, like I'm just going to school or something like that, or going out the store or something, I'll always get compliments. That's the reason I still like low-key got a love for this thing, because this thing has not let me down. Like, every time I wear this, I get compliments. I don't know why, but it could be like another fragrance, like the Mall Elixr. It could be like my Givenchy Gentleman Intense EDT. Like, it don't matter. This thing will always out compliment all of them. I don't know, but I think Dior actually did something with Sauvage that just people love. But yeah, Dior Sauvage. All right, next up we got Dolce & Gabbana Intense EDT. I mean, wait, is this an EDP or agency? I don't know. This is it. Oh, this is it. This is the EDP. My bad, y'all. My bad. But this fragrance is another unique fragrance that's just it makes me feel like a player. It makes me feel, you know what I mean? Like I said, colognes always date back to confidence. Okay, you're supposed to wear what makes you feel the most confidence, and this makes me feel like a nobody has smelled this before, so that already makes me feel confident. You feel me? I'm already knowing not many people is even on this right here. You feel me? So it makes me feel confident. Makes me feel confident knowing that not a lot of people wearing this, but the smell just makes me feel like I'm that nigga. You know what I mean? Like I'm that nigga. Like I'm a boss. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm actually not wearing any fragrances today, so I'm gonna actually put this on. You feel me? Yeah, it just makes me feel like it gives me like a clean, dark vibe. Like you clean, but I don't know. It's like a mix of both that I love. I love fragrances like that though. I love how you could be like the same thing like I said with Initial Suffix, where it's like it's a passive aggressive. Like I love it feel like you can play both sides with it. Like same thing with Versace Denim Blue. You know what I mean? Like it's bright but it's dark at the same time. I love fragrances like that. But yeah, Dolce & Gabbana Intense EDP. Alright, next up I have to go with Off 99 PM. Off 99 PM is a wonderful fragrance, right? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. And Off 99 PM is a wonderful fragrance, you feel me? For $30, they give you so much. They give you so much. Amazing performance. A lot of compliments. You feel me? With this whole bottle, you feel me? For $30, you're gonna get a lot of compliments. You're gonna smell sweet but strong, but not too overbearing. Not really too overbearing. You feel me? This sweet is different because I like this sweet more because this sweet is like a sweet bubblegum cozy scent. Like it makes you like low-key like want to just lay up a little bit, you feel me? But the performance is so strong that it projects that cozy feeling. You know what I mean? So this is a pretty good fragrance right here, you feel me? For $30, they give you a great. And I feel like the low-key best thing they do is they give you a big bottle. It would have been different if they gave you, okay, $30 for, you know what I'm saying, 100 ml. But no, they gave you a whole extra ounce. That's crazy, bro. So yeah, Off 99 PM, one of the GOATs for sure. Alright, next up, I have to go with Givenchy Gentleman Intense EDT. Now this fragrance was my Dior Sauvage killer. Like once I got tired of Dior Sauvage, I had to find me something new to replace it. Like I just wasn't wearing Dior Sauvage every day. This was my replacer, and it low-key still is my replacer, you feel me? I love this fragrance because it really represents me. It really represents me. This fragrance is so like reserved, calm, smooth, fresh, laid back. This fragrance is just, it gives me another player vibe. You know what I mean? Like I don't care to be in the mix. I still want to smell good though. You know what I mean? When you come close, I want you to smell me, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not too worried about my smell being strong. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm about my business. I'm about my own business. You know what I mean? So yeah, this fragrance just gives me that player vibe, and I love it for it, bro. And this is my perfect Dior Sauvage killer. If you guys are looking for a Dior Sauvage killer that's more reserved and laid back, I say Intense EDT. Alright, y'all, next up we got Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. Now I'm gonna put this right after because this fragrance, it's low-key, it has the same DNA, but it has a little bit of a more nighttime chocolatey vibe to it. You know what I mean? You guys know how I love my edible fragrances, you feel me? But this adds a little bit more chocolatey night vibe type time to it, as you guys can tell by the color too. It's more of like a boozy type of scent. Iris in there, woody. Like I said, that chocolate smell just really gives it that original DNA. But this is just another one I would rock too, you feel me? But this is more for like fall, like winter, to replace my Intense EDT. You know what I mean? But yeah, after that season changes, of course I'm going right here. Alright, next up we got Sexual Noir, underrated gem that I'm pretty sure none of you guys are on. I'm gonna keep on telling you guys to get onto this, bro. If you guys want a cheap budget fragrance that smells unique, well, I wouldn't say really smells unique, but it's just a fragrance that really smells good. I feel like this is what every man should have in their collection. I feel like it smells generic, but it smells really good because it has so many mixed accords in here. Crazy game. Especially you guys, you know what I'm saying, you guys are going back to school. This is a perfect one to go back to school with too, you feel me? But yeah, Sexual Noir is just one of those underrated, you know what I'm saying, fragrances that I feel like if you gatekeep, you are worthy of gatekeeping. But yeah, Sexual Noir. All right, next up we have Versace Dylan Bleu. Versace Dylan Bleu is an all-time classic fragrance. Again, it's just like I said with other fragrances that I say. I can't really remember what I think I was talking about with Dolce & Gabbana, the one Intense EDP. This fragrance is so good to me because it has like a dark side and a good side. Like I love when fragrances have them smells like that. Like this fragrance smells like it can be a good person and a bad person at the same time. And I love that. I be smelling that pepper in there. You really get hints of that pepper. If your nose not built for it, you will sneeze when you first spray it if your nose not built for it. But after Eros Flame, my nose can take anything. But yeah, man, this fragrance is perfect for anytime, anywhere, any day. And this fragrance is another perfect budget fragrance. I feel like this is one of the best fragrances for people who want to go to school also, you know what I mean? If you need something cheap to go to work, go to school, go to a date, something, you know what I'm saying? This is anytime, anywhere, any day type of fragrance also, you feel me? So, hey man, Versace Dylan Bleu. All right, next up, we stepping into my favorites, you know what I mean? Next up, we got Spice Bomb EDT. Now, I would keep on saying this story about this fragrance, but I remember when I was on a cruise and it was like a couple of me and my friends on the cruise and we was just all in the fragrance store. And we was all smelling fragrances. I was just like, I gotta try something different. I gotta try something. I was like, you know what? Let me smell something I ain't never smelled before. Then I put my eyes on this. I was like, you know what? Let me go and test it out. Then I was like, yo, this shit crazy. Then I asked everybody that was around me, I was like, what y'all think about this? Everybody was saying the same thing, like, yo, you need to get it, you need to get it. Boy, a month later, came home, ended up getting it, you feel me? And I have not regretted it since. This fragrance is so like, I love the masculine vibe it gets, but being sweet, cinnamon, and cozy, you know what I mean? Like, it has a great mixture, you know what I mean? Like, it's not masculine with oud and all them dark and, you know what I'm saying, them little dark notes. But it does a good job at what it does, you feel me? Pretty good performance, pretty unique smelling, you know what I mean? Not too many people are on this. Everybody's pretty much on Spice Bomb infrared, or they're on extreme. More than likely they're on the extreme. But nobody's on the OG, and I love that, you feel me? So yeah, when I want to pop out, Spice Bomb EDT. Alright, next up I have to go Lattafa Fakar plus YSL White EDP, because these are basically the same fragrances, you feel me? Yeah, they're the same. Like I said, the only thing I feel like Lattafa Fakar Black is missing is that soapy aspect. Like this thing has that soapy shower, like, you know what I mean, that shower gel aspect. This thing doesn't really have that. This thing doesn't have it, but it matches pretty well close to YSL EDP. And I feel like it, even though it is missing that aspect, it still gets it like 99% done. You feel me? But YSL EDP is one of the best. Like, it's one of my top fragrances of all time, you feel me? And I always recommend this for school because I remember my 9th grade year, like, I was just wearing this every day, and I used to get so many compliments from people and so many compliments from teachers, especially saying, you smell really good. That's a grown man smell. You smell really good, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, this is just like a classic school fragrance. I feel like this is a classic school fragrance. But as always, if you cannot afford it, get the Cologne. And in this case, I low-key recommend you get this over, you know what I'm saying? If your pockets ain't that deep, it ain't that deep, bro. Just get the Lattafa Fakar Black. You won't be missing out on much. All right, y'all. Next up, I'm going to y'all YSL Why Love Parfum. It's pretty similar. You feel me? Only thing is, this doesn't really have that soapy aspect. It's a little bit more fruity. Yeah, it's a little bit more fruity. It's a little bit more fresh. I like this. This has a little bit more brighter tones. It doesn't have that soapy aspect in there. I actually wore this fragrance yesterday on a pretty hot day, and I can't say it lasted pretty good, you feel me? Even though I was sweating like a motherfucker out there, a lot of people still tell me I smell good, man. If YSL EDP smells pretty synthetic to you, I say either get YSL EDT or get YSL Why Love Parfum. These smell less synthetic, because I know that syntheticness of EDP does bother some people, even though it doesn't bother me. But yeah, even if it does bother you, either go EDT or Love Parfum. All right, next up, we entering my top 5. So at the 5th position, coming to y'all with Versace Hawaii Ice. I feel like this is the perfect budget fragrance. This is the perfect fragrance, okay? Fresh. Everybody loves fresh fragrances, okay? Who doesn't love fresh? Fresh is the most generic thing everybody loves. Fresh, fruity, sweet, aquatic, long lasting, one of the best performing fragrances I've ever owned. You feel me? This lasts more than some niche fragrance. Some fragrances you paying $500 for that y'all be talking about. Oh, you rocking designer fragrances? This $40 fragrance lasts longer than some of the fragrances y'all be paying $300 for. $300, my nigga. This thing goes crazy. Wow. You feel me? This thing is really, I feel like this is another good fragrance for school. You feel me? It's cheap, it's long lasting, it's fresh. I don't feel like it bothers anybody's noses. Even though a lot of people say, oh, it's synthetic. Casuals don't even care about synthetic fragrances, okay? Like I said, casuals just care if you smell good or if you don't smell good. And in this case, you're gonna smell good. In the 4th spot on my list, I got Lattafa Kamara. You feel me? Lattafa. Oh, boy, this junk be freaking cutting my goddamn, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Even though I learned how to open this, these little things down here be cutting like my freaking thing when I open it, bro. But besides that hard little thing down there, pause. We got a sweet gourmand fragrance, and everybody's low-key been telling me this fragrance really does last. Like, everybody's telling me this a beast mode, and y'all know what I said. This fragrance smells amazing. So if it lasts, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And since everybody's saying it lasts, let's get that 9 out of 10, bro. This fragrance, I can already tell this is an addicting scent. Like oh. But yeah, I haven't even worn it for real. Like, I only worn it around the house and got my mom's and stuff opinion. But I can say this is one of my favorites already. It is one of my favorites already. But yeah, Lattafa Kamara. And my 3rd spot, we have Baccarat Rouge 540. You feel me? Baccarat Rouge is like my new, you know what I'm saying, Dior Sauvage. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, how can I say this? I don't feel unique. I don't feel that spark when I wear Baccarat no more. I just feel okay. I don't really feel that spark that I used to feel when I used to wear Baccarat all the time. I low-key am starting to feel it again since I took a little break from wearing Baccarat. But Baccarat is just that pretty cool fragrance that you really just can't go wrong with. Like, whenever you wear, you're going to get compliments. You don't have to worry about reapplying. Everybody's going to still smell you, you know what I'm saying, after 2 days. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to use a shower to get rid of this. You're going to have to use a shower. You're going to have to use 2 showers to get rid of Baccarat. But yeah, it's just one of those classic, like in my top 3. It'll probably forever be in my top 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? In my case, because it just always comes in clutch for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, Baccarat. For my 2nd spot, I'm going to shout with Burberry Hero EDT. Burberry Hero EDT comes in 2nd, but a lot of people make a plan like, how do you put this fragrance so high? It's so basic. It's just because it is so clean and inoffensive. It's just one of my favorites that I love. Like, even though this fragrance is like not even much, you don't smell much. You don't smell the most drastic notes. You don't smell that doesn't bother me. That doesn't move me. I like how calm that is. I like how calm this is. I like how good and clean this makes me feel. This makes me feel a different type of feeling. You know what I mean? And that's why I put it so high, because it makes me one of the most confident out of my whole cologne collection. I really love Burberry Hero EDT. Like, I fell in love with it since I want to say about 4 months now. For 4 months, I didn't have this, and I've been in love. So yeah, Burberry Hero EDT. Alright, man, so you already know, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to have it put. Alright, y'all, so you already know, you know what I'm saying? For that number 1 spot, we're gonna put Le Male Elixr, bro. Le Male Elixr, man, this fragrance right here, I'm biased when it comes to this, okay? I always wanted this fragrance. This was my dream fragrance. I ended up getting it, you feel me? This fragrance just solidified hard work, you know what I'm saying, works for me. And I'm not really gonna dip it down because I done said this a billion times, but I wanted this fragrance for so long. I literally wanted this fragrance so bad, and it literally took me like 10 months of grinding, and then I had this in my hands, and it still don't even feel real sometimes. Like, I really got this, you know what I mean? But this fragrance just shows hard work and dedication does really work, man. So yeah, Le Male Elixr, the number 1 spot. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for today's video. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Let me know, do y'all agree or disagree with my, you know what I'm saying, my ratings. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all gonna disagree. But I'm gonna catch you on the next one, and peace.